So Ganyu is releasing in 3 days now, and some people might be thinking, what talent should I build on Ganyu? And you might be thinking how to prepare for it. I've made videos on if you should pull for her, what artifacts, what weapons will be good on her. So now, let's talk about what talents will be good for her. So, you can get talents from obviously the domains, from leveling up, from other things. She will get her things from the Diligence books, which is from the Taishan Mansion on Fridays and Tuesdays, which is fine. So yeah, let's talk about what you need to do and all that. So I'm sorry if you've heard this several times on my other videos, especially those who subscribe, but only 2.5% of the people who watch my channel are subscribed. If you'd like to help me out, or if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. You can feel free to subscribe. You can also feel free to unsubscribe at any point. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So you need, so obviously you need the Diligence books, and you also need some Wildflower Nectars. So obviously you can get them from killing Wildflowers, and that's fair. You also need the Shadow of the Warrior that's been dropped from the Child boss fight. And yeah, you also need obviously the Guide to Diligence to level her up. So what skills should you prioritize for Ganyu? So it depends on which way you want to play her. If you want to play her as a DPS character, you want her on the field for the most amount of time, I'd recommend going into your basic attack. So obviously, if you're going to use her as a main DPS, you're prioritizing the aim shots. You might be also spamming a bit, and you might even have like a build which has physical damage. You know, we don't judge over here. So yeah, focus on the normal attack if you want to use her as a DPS. Obviously, get all your talents up to level 6 first before you prioritize. And obviously, you'll need to be above level, I think it's 70 to unlock past level 6 anyways. So yeah, you have to pass level 70. You also need a lot of more as well. So yeah, that covers up what you want to do as a main DPS. If you're going to use Ganyu as more of a sub DPS, a support character, that's also valid, because obviously I want to get Ganyu for her skills, because I would like a cryo character. I have Diona, I have Chongyun. I've not really built them properly, so I'd like to try and get Ganyu for her sub DPS skills. So you can always level up her E or her Q. I'd recommend leveling up her Q, because it is quite a large AoE range in the sky, and it has quite a long duration, and obviously leveling up the damage from that could benefit her quite nicely, as well as the fact that she gains crit damage from her ascensions.
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and
could
scheming on an
you could
ever
also
grander
go
scale,
for
no doubt.
her E as well. Her E works it's kind of like a mix between Mona and Amber's, where it's basically taunts, and when it blows up it does a large AoE. That could also benefit you as well. So honestly, if you want to prioritize, try out Ganyu first. Let other content creators show off Ganyu, ask what their artifacts are, ask what their weapons are. You can make a judgment then based on whether or not her E or her Q is the better playstyle for you. I'd recommend the Q, because bursts are a lot more effective than obviously her E ability, but again, it depends on how you build her. You can build her with energy recharge, which means her burst will be up more often, or you can build her for flat damage, which most people might tend to do. So if you're sticking with damage, then maybe her E might be alright for you, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, if you're playing DPS, build normal attack, building sub DPS, or maybe a DPS hybrid. You could then maybe go for Q and then E. So yeah, that's just a quick video showing what you should do for Ganyu and her talents wise, and what you should level up and focus on. She does have the highest base attack out of any bow user in the game, even Child. She has a higher base attack than Child, which is surprising to me, because Child's actually a really competent DPS. So you could as well focus on trying to get the flowers. She needs flowers to level up, so get farming on those.
You know, there are better
flowers.
ways
I
to
did
seek
make
out our...
a video a while ago showing where to find them, but if you don't know, because again, this is what I was saying, not many people actually saw the video, you do need not Cecilia. You need the Shinxin flowers, which you can find in the Stone Forest, Julian Cast. You always find them.
And he's been, well,
You've probably picked them up just early game or mid game, you know. So that's all good. I say everyone should be ready for Ganyu when she releases. You also need
standing
to
here.
do the ice flower as well. I've not done the ice flower. I realise I need to do that. You can also farm your XP books as well. But yeah, that's a short video describing what talents you should level up on Ganyu. If you did enjoy, so leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video. So please take care.